Your ability to start is never going to be easier than it is today. It will be harder tomorrow, it will be harder the next day, and it will definitely be harder next year.
Most of the things in your head were put there by other people, and a lot of that stuff is total garbage. For most people, it takes years and years of patient self-study to learn what they believe to be true. So young guys get a pass here, though it's important to acknowledge that we tend to make their jobs harder by filling them up with so much distracting nonsense to begin with. However, there are many older guys, men who I speak with on a regular basis, who don't know what their values are, don't know what they believe to be true, and consequently don't know who the fuck they are. And how are you going to stand up for something if you don't know what that something is?
We have to go through a series of tests to see if we are qualified for the next level of happiness, bliss, joy, success, abundance, whatever. And so the shit sandwiches will be laid out along your journey. There is no way to circumvent that. The Creator does want to test you. And I believe proof of that is, what do they say, 82% of lottery winners are back to being broke within 2.5 years? Well, that's because they didn't eat the shit sandwiches. They didn't deal with the adversity, the pain, the setbacks, and so they don't know how to value that wealth, and therefore they lose it. A fool and his money will quickly be parted. And I'm not even Christian. It's just that Jesus wrote something that really made sense. And so if we know that we have to eat those shit sandwiches, one, get really good at it, and two, understand that it's part of the process so that you can achieve the outcome that's desired.
It can't be you and everybody else. Sometimes you have to separate yourself from the world so you can find out who you are again. Sometimes you have to refocus, regroup, rebrand yourself. You have to go through the journey of darkness so you can find yourself again. You got to go through hell so you can find the light that's within you. Going through these tough times, this darkness. A lot of y'all going through that already. And you making it harder to find the answers that you need, because every time you're supposed to be diving deep into your heart, into who you are, figuring out how you could get out of this mess, talking to God and connecting with him, you on the phone all day. You on social media all day. You keep distracting yourself. So when I say go ghost, I mean cut off the distractions once and for all. Focus on you once and for all. Focus on the things that you need to focus on once and for all. The distractions is just temporary pleasure. It's taking you away from your purpose. It's taking you away from finding who you need to be. That's what it's there for. It's there to distract you. It's there to distract you from diving deeper into finding out the person that you need to be, the man that you need to be, becoming the man that you need to be. Because the truth is, you already know that you need to be purpose driven. You already know that you need to be locked in. You already know that you need to be focused. You already know that you need to be disciplined. So what's stopping us from being those things? What's stopping us from embodying discipline and consistency? It's the distractions.
Among other things, this means that as soon as you stand up, that is, as soon as you make it known who you are and what you believe in, you will attract an antithetical element in opposition to that, the shadow. People will disagree with you. People will disapprove of you. Some people will despise you. And the taller you stand, the more some people will threaten, attack, and seek to destroy you. This is part of the risk of standing up and having a spine.
Never take advice from people who have never been where you want to be, because you are the master of your own life. That's why every time I make a video, I make sure that I'm actually doing the things that I'm speaking about. If I tell you to go to the gym, I got to make sure that I'm working out. If I'm telling you guys to wake up early, I got to make sure I'm waking up early. One thing I don't like is a liar. One thing I don't like is a manipulator. One thing I don't like is people who take advantage of other people. I'm being honest, authentic, I'm being real. I'm doing my best to be as genuine as I possibly can. Because I'm telling you, bro, at the end of the day, we're the masters of our own reality. Whatever life we want to live, we able to live, as long as you're not hurting nobody. And as long as it's according to God's purpose. You are able to live the life that you want. You are in control of your own life. And it is not a good thing, bro. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing when you're not a man of your words. It's not a good thing when you listening to people and you taking advice from people who are not keeping that same advice. It's not a good thing to ask somebody who doesn't make $1 million a year how to make $1 million a year. That's not really smart.
You want to connect with people who've been there. Why would you ask somebody who's not in the gym how to be fit? I see personal trainers, they don't actually take the advice that they give out. And it's like, how can I trust you to get me to where I want to go? You're a personal trainer and you don't look the part. Something's wrong here. See, you got to be about it. You got to take advice from people who have done it. I'm going to take advice from people who have done it.
It takes time to strategically launch things and hit the goals that you want to hit. A lot of people have instant gratification, especially in the short form world that we live in now. Everybody just wants everything to just be quick, easy, like popcorn in the microwave, a minute and 30 seconds instead of taking time to cook things up.
You're not cheating yourself. You see what I'm saying? You're not cheating the grind and not looking for the easy way out. You're asking God to give you those tough battles so you can become stronger. You're asking God to give you those hard battles so you can become stronger. You're not looking for the weak battles. You're not looking for comfortability. You're looking for fulfillment. You're trying to accomplish all of your goals and you're not looking for a shortcut. You're not cheating the grind. You're not cheating yourself. You're not cheating the process. You're being patient, which means you're showing up for yourself every single day, even if you don't see progress or results, because you know one day you will see them. You know one day you will see the progress. You know one day you will see results. See what I'm saying? And the result that you should be looking at is how many days you are consistently working on yourself. To me, that's the biggest indicator that you have changed. To me, if you can be consistent, that's the biggest indicator that you are a purpose-driven, disciplined man. To me, if you can be disciplined on a consistent basis and continue to show up for yourself, that to me means that you are not cheating the grind. You are putting in the work. You are doing your best. You are showing up for yourself.